If you were able to get outside this weekend, you might have noticed it was noticeably dry, and that's because of the ongoing drought we have been discussing. I was able to get outside and go hiking at Lake Charleston, and I saw a few examples of this drought that is affecting our lake. We're seeing the water levels begin to drop, where this water typically spills over our spillway. That's no longer happening as we look at the spillway here at Lake Charleston. But looking at the trails as well, this other example, this water is typically all the way up to the trail, and those water levels are dropping due to the drought that has been affecting our area. Although there will be a chance of rain as we look forward, although it won't be this bigger system that we're seeing up north, this system will push off to the northeast, so we won't be seeing any rain from that system. But there is a system that's beginning to develop here in Colorado that will be affecting us later this week, and eventually by Saturday we might be seeing a chance of rain and possible thunderstorms move through east central Illinois. Now, even for today though, we are seeing just partly cloudy skies here in the background of Eastern Illinois campus, and today throughout the daytime we saw high temperatures in the 80s, which is a little bit warmer than what we have been seeing here in the past few days, with temperatures cooling down into the 70s, but we'll see those temperatures return to the 70s as we look forward. But first, overnight tonight, temperatures will begin to drop down into the 50s, a low temperature of 59 degrees overnight tonight, with those partly cloudy skies continuing to stay with us, along with winds also blowing out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we're going to continue to see those partly cloudy skies as we look here at our futurecast. Partly cloudy skies throughout the nighttime, a few little pops of precipitation popping up on your screen, although that will not be falling to the surface due to how dry it is. Now, looking at tomorrow, we're going to be seeing those partly cloudy skies with us once again, with partly cloudy skies throughout the most of the daytime tomorrow. We're also going to be seeing those winds begin to shift. You'll notice winds out of the east in the morning, out of the southeast by the afternoon, but by the time we make it to the late afternoon and evening hours, winds will be blowing out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So those winds will be shifting as we move throughout the daytime, along with a cooler high temperature tomorrow than what we saw today. A high temperature of 77 degrees for your Wednesday, and those temperatures will only keep cooling down. But first, looking at our skies for tomorrow, we're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. Once again, a few blips of precipitation popping up on your screen. That's from that system that we saw up north, but likely will not reach the surface once again because of how dry it is. But looking at the next few days, we're going to be seeing temperatures continue to cool down. A high temperature of 75 degrees on Thursday, eventually cooling down to 74 degrees as we finish off this work week. But then comes the possibility of rain and possible thunderstorms as we start our weekend. We're going to see those rain showers on Saturday if this continues on the path it is right now, but that rain will cause our temperatures to cool down as well, with a high temperature of only 72 degrees on Saturday. Now, looking even further past that, for the next 6 to 10 days, we're going to be just slightly above average, which indicates that our temperatures are going to continue to cool down as we move past the weekend, which it will. But first, we're going to see high temperatures in the 70s for the rest of this work week. And then as Saturday moves through, we're going to see that possibility for rain, with a high temperature of 72 degrees on Saturday. And eventually, by the time we make it to the end of the weekend, we're going to see temperatures down in the 60s for our high